thru.com, and I'm here to review a program that just came out a couple of weeks ago called Income Times 10. I'm going to try to make this a quick video because I've tried to make this video to try to explain all of this stuff and I keep running over. This is like my third attempt here, so let's give it a shot. So I'm going to be running through this stuff really quick. This program has been set up by a guy named Jamie Lewis. Jamie Lewis is a guy, he's had 3 or 4 of the programs out. I've bought 2, this one being the third, and every one of them has helped me tremendously. When I first started out in affiliate marketing, I really didn't know what I was doing. I was trying to do all these little quirks and tricks, and I'm sure all of you do, the article marketing and all that stuff, and writing all these articles and getting so frustrated with writing articles and trying to formulate ideas on the same subject. It was insane. It took me about a year before I actually really started making money, and then it started, steadily coming in once I started applying some basic principles. What Income Times 10 is, Jamie Lewis is a guy who's been in the business for just a little bit of time. He's not been in for tens of, years of things like that. He's only been in the business, I believe, almost 5 years, not even very long at all. The guy is a genius. I have to give him, he has a genius mind. He's a workaholic, and he makes a lot of money. And if you ever see his videos, here's one of his videos in his little office in his home. But if you've seen some of his videos, you've seen cars and houses and stuff. He never used actors, and all of the props that are in his videos are his stuff. Period. I mean, the guy he's made like $9 million over the last few years, and he really knows his stuff. He doesn't do anything super elaborate. He doesn't do any super guru tricks. He doesn't do any of that. He basically tells you exactly what he does every time. He doesn't hold anything back. Everything that he does, that's what he does. He's been making a lot of money lately over the last product launches. They got into doing that, and that's kind of what took him into the stratosphere with his product launches, about how he does what he does and how he makes his money. Now, Income Times 10, the main purpose, or the main thing on this site is the income engine. We're going to get into that real quick. The rest of these things, the advanced campaigns, these are for campaigns. Let me explain some of these real quick. The advanced campaigns are campaigns that are mostly high-end, that you can make about $2,000 a pop from. Your object here is to sell 1 or 2 of these a month, and they kind of set the campaign up for you, give you the templates, give you the pictures, give you everything that you need to set this thing up on a blog, and how to drive traffic to it. And using the Income Times 10 technique, you will start making sales on that also. The video is a video archive that goes back several months. This goes back to I Am Jamie. If you're not familiar with that, you might want to Google that up. I Am Jamie, one of his first product launches, and he pulls videos out from that and all of the other product launches that he has. All of those videos are included in here. You get all of that in here, believe it or not. You get all of the I Am Jamie, everything that he's done over the last few months, even Income Entourage, all of that stuff. The website builder is for people who are maybe not that great about building websites, but this thing helps you out. They're still kind of working on this right now. It's been kind of a few little bugs here and there, but they're working on it, and Jamie usually gets his stuff up and running no later than a few days, a week at the most. He's right now going through some stuff with his power. He's got hit by a hurricane, so he's not been able to do a webinar in a few days. He usually normally does a webinar every day, and for the last few days he's been recouping from the hurricane. My coaching is basically an area where you can go and it'll basically give you a schedule of all of the coaching webinars that has either happened or going to be happening. Great thing to look at. These are the ones that are coming up. And the income engine, let's go through it real quick. Since I've had this program, I've had it for a few weeks, I've really had no problem with it. I do recommend it. I will have to say I would recommend this program to anybody. This right here, Income Engine, is the gist of the whole thing. It's basically a way to make everything easier for you. He included these to give you some, balance of value for the site, but this makes it easier for you. Basically, you go over here and you choose what it is you're good at. And basically how Income Times 10 work is that it basically wants you to be involved in what it is you're doing. In other words, if you don't know, if you got like 13 different niches that you're wanting to go into, we say, I want to go into Forex, and I want to go into lottery, and I want to go into this. And if you don't know anything about those things, have no knowledge of those things, you can't contribute to anywhere to get links to actually promote that product. Now, if you keep seeing this, just ignore it. I'm just using too much stuff, and it's bogging out my memory. But anyway, you're using too many things, and you don't have enough knowledge for it. What this does is it breaks it down, the things that you have knowledge for. Like if you go down here and pick something, let's say I like to play sports. Okay, I can choose that, or I can also fill out the other things here. I don't have enough time to do all of that, but basically this thing will ask you what you're good at, what would you buy yourself, and let's go to what would you buy yourself. Let's load that in there. Self-help books. You know, let's just leave it at that. Hit continue, and basically what this thing will do will pull up things that, based on what you specified, that you would probably be good at commenting on forums on, like getting girls back, blah 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 blah. So let's just pick one. Let's say get back your ex. And how do you want to promote that? Well, I want to use forums. You can go through each one of these and do blogs, forums, YouTube. Jamie's mostly focused in on forums. He says that's the easiest way to get backlinks. It doesn't take very much time. In a day or two, you'll be able to post signatures. If you don't know what a signature is, or a forum signature, please look that up on Google, and it'll explain it to you. It's a way of putting your links. Read your agreement term. Make sure you read through it very carefully. Find a magic word, which is right here, usually near the bottom. So it's right there. Get a marker. Well, I put that in there once before, so let's go with it. Hit enter, and it's going to lay out your campaign. This is going to be your link. The ultimate guide to getting your sex back. That's how you're going to be promoting your site. That's going to be part of your signature. All of this right here is going to be your signature. The only thing that you're going to have to replace, as it says down here, replace hop link with your ClickBank ID. Now, if you know anything about WordPress or anything, you can actually do this a different way using Pretty Link, or you can use your FTP client if you're familiar with that, and put in a site that you have, this hop link, and cloak it so that it doesn't necessarily look like that. You don't necessarily have to do that, but if you're really wanting bigger conversions, more conversions, I would suggest you do that. And here are the blogs that take signatures. They use signatures. They use vBulletin forms for your signatures. So your signature would look like that if you was to use it. You see how this is structured with the URL and the way that's exactly how you structure your stuff in vBulletin forms. It shows you all the forms that you're going to be using. Now, why do I think this is a good idea? Because it actually taps into a source of traffic that's not really, it's not used very often, because people don't know how to find. They don't like to go on through the whole point. The reason why forum marketing is not such a big deal is because people find maybe 5 or 6 forums in a year that they actually can comment on, that actually accept signatures, and it's a bear hunting, hunting these things down. I mean, basically, this does it for you. You don't have to hunt anything down. It gave me 4 forums that I need to go sign up for, and over the next week to next few months, I'm going to be posting comments on here, and I'm going to be using my signature link, and after so many posts, your signature link will appear. Do not use this program to go and spam the forums. You will get banned, and Jamie goes into that in very great detail. You're going to be using a lot of these videos, and this is a very extensive library. I suggest you guys go through it. On his homepage, he's got the last, I think, 4 videos that he's put out on the front page, and this is his archive going back all the way to, let's see how far it actually goes back. I know it goes back quite a bit. There's like 300 hours of video footage in this thing, and it is incredible. He goes all the way back to 3/27 of 2011. So you get a lot of information here. Guys, I have to give this thing a double thumbs up because I'm running out of time. It's a great program. I'm not going to diss it. It's a good program. I'm going to be using it, and stay tuned to my channel, because as I use this thing, I'm going to be posting everything that I do, which markets I'm going to go into, and then we're going to go to the either ClickBank or the Commission Junction websites to see if there's any money being made, which ones I'm going to scrap, which ones I'm going to keep. you may want to stay tuned on that forum and sign up at my channel on my website at Affiliate Pro um, um, YouTube site. So guys, I gotta go. Keep in touch. If you're thinking about buying this program, hands down buy it. You don't necessarily need the upsell. He only has one upsell, which is a plus for me. I don't like a lot of things that come up with a whole bunch of upsells. If you give me more than one upsell, I'm usually pretty much not wanting to buy it. But this one doesn't have it. It has one upsell, and you don't necessarily have to buy it. It's a good thing to have if you're a newbie. You can get all of the advanced campaigns and the website builder. And I did buy the upsell, even though I didn't really need it, but I bought it just so I could show everybody exactly what you get when you get the entire program. As you can see, I'm in the members area. Guys, stay tuned and keep up the good work, and I will talk to you soon. And if you think about buying this program, it's a thumbs up. Alright, bye.